Dennis McLeroy. Sorry, Dennis McLeroy says, for the two gurus.
Where? This.
They're over there.
Yeah, they left. We'll handle the question though.
This October at Stone Mountain Highland Games, we will be meeting the new chieftain of Clan Grant. I would like to be properly attired for this occasion and am planning to dress as follows. Tweed jacket and waistcoat in Lovat green. Matching kilt hose and tartan flashes. Button-down white dress shirt. Matching tartan necktie. Brown leather day sporran and brown gillybrogues. Do you think this is appropriate, or should I ramp it up a notch and wear my black semi-formal sporran and black gillybrogues?
It's at a Highland Games, it said?
Correct.
Okay.
Stone Mountain.
Sure. I'm on board with 98. Well, frankly speaking, exactly what you said.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to give some nuanced opinions here within it, but if you wore that, you'll be fine. What I would, the only one that I would, or two things that I'll take a little bit of issue with potentially, would be the necktie. I don't know if I'm not a fan myself of wearing a matching tartan necktie to the matching kilt. So I would probably do something, either a club tie or an interesting, subtle pattern tie, or a single color necktie to maybe tone with your flashes or something like that. So I would probably do something a little bit different necktie wise. For your shoes, brown gillybrogues, fine. Or if you want to even be a little bit more, traditional day wear, for lack of a better term, just a pair of brown wingtips. You don't have to wear gillybrogues. Wingtips are just as acceptable, if not more so, for a day wear type outfit, smart shoe outfit, or smart shoe option for an outfit. So that's kind of the two where I would go. But I've seen, we got this question ahead of time, so we did look up the new clan chief for Clan Grant, and there's a few different photos of them wearing this,
almost exactly what you're describing.
Yeah, very similar outfit to that. So yes, and it's a day wear event. It's a daytime event. So I would not wear a black jacket and vest. I would not wear a semi-dress or semi-formal sporran. I would stick with day wear type accoutrement.
I think you could do a semi-dress sporran, but we see so many people breaking what we have traditionally thought of as the conventions all the time. I see dress sporrans at Highland Games. People just do what they want to do. And I'm not talking just hoi polloi people either. I'm talking about, not talking about the plebs. I'm talking about, people of rank also. Just that's what they want to wear because it makes them feel special that day. And so it's fine. Your heart is in the right place. It's going to be fine. Your outfit is fine. My comments are exactly the same as Rocky's. Personally, I would rather see a club tie. I think the tartan tie is nice, but for me, it's a little too on the nosy. Again, the gillybrogues, you don't have to have them. I think brown is absolutely appropriate and even more appropriate for a Highland Games event, frankly. My only quibble is I would not do a button-down collar. Button-down dress shirts date back to around the turn of the century, like in the 1890s. And their exact origin is a tiny bit murky, but theoretically, you had people playing polo in England who were starting to go to their tailors and request that they have buttons put on their collars to prevent them from flying up in the wind while they were riding in a polo match. And they were either homegrown in England, or one story goes that there was an American shirt maker who was visiting England and heard about this, and he decided to jump on it. Actually, it was one of the guys who founded Brooks Brothers.
I was going to say that the
Brooks,
Oxford shirt.
Yeah. They have always been considered a casual thing, frankly. So if it were me, I would use a true dress shirt, not a button down. That's my only critique. My only serious critique.
And when we say button down, you're specifically referring to a collar, not the buttons down the front of the shirt.
That's not a thing.
Correct.
That's a button down is where you got the buttons here and here.
I'm just putting it in layman's terms. When we're talking about button down, we're not talking about a shirt that buttons all the way down.
No. Because you have to open like here to show your manly chest. No, it's basically that shirt. was always considered casual, nice. It was very popular in the college scene. In fact, it became part of a style called Ivy League. It's still very much something you might wear at the Hamptons.
Yes, lovely.
But I would not recommend it with the tweeds.
I'm gonna go a little more into the shirt thing here. Tattersall.
Tattersall.
Yep. Damn it.
Yeah.
I would do Tattersall shirt or a window pane check kind of, let's say centimeter or so window pane or Tattersall type shirt with a color that pulls out one of the colors in the kilt. Could even be a minor color in the kilt. It just adds a little bit more pattern in a very, very traditional, classy way.
Yeah.
So if you're going to meet a clan chief and you can pull it off, if you don't know how to pull it off, if you're uncomfortable with mixing Tattersall or mixing patterns like a Tattersall shirt with a tartan kilt, then don't do it. Solid white, solid light blue is fine. But if you are comfortable doing it, then yes, a Tattersall shirt can look chef's kiss.
Yeah. And remember, if you go for the club tie option, a traditional club tie is only the two colors. It is not like thick stripe, thin stripe background, like you see like 80s ties or something like that. A club tie is usually just two colors. So specifically search for club tie when you go shopping, and you'll find various people making them, and especially English tailoring companies that offer them.
Yeah.
So pick something that tones with the tartan.
Indeed.
But you're gonna look fine. It's gonna, and I envy you the opportunity. I think it's gonna be a fantastic occasion. You guys are gonna have a great time. So
yes,
enjoy.
Indeed. Congratulations on getting to meet the chief.
Yeah.
So do you agree with our take on this or disagree? Tell me down in the comments, if you were going to meet your clan chief, what would you wear?